Hey guys, Lindsay here.
And Marissa.
I don't know what day it is anymore.
It's the day that spring finally came to Minneapolis. It was 55 degrees today, which may not seem like a lot to other people, but we've had a very, very, very bitter cold winter. So 55 is like
balmy.
Amazing. Anyways, now that it's spring, I get a little spring fever. I do. I get spring fever when it has to do with like gardening. Like I started my seeds outside, my winter sowing seeds. Then I like to have projects in the summer, and I'm just like really itching to have a project. I was thinking that maybe part of the reason was I haven't done a lot of clay work because we have a youth living in our basement. So I haven't had that like tactile sort of doing things. And so as you can see, with our window and stuff, which way am I going? We have this nice hardwood on the first floor. It's all around, and that's what we wanted in a house. Mm-hmm. People started painting over all of this good old wood. On the first floor, we have all of the wood, and then on the second floor, they decided to paint all of the wood. Same fixtures, everything. One of my tasks this spring is I'm going to see how long it will take me to strip the doors. But not only did they paint the doors, but they painted all the hardware on the doors. So you can see these are these very nice metal, beautiful, old, antique fixtures, like doorknobs. This is the doorknob. It's very pretty. It's got that inlay in it. Goes like this, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they painted these with white latex paint. And so I took all of these off, all the hardware off, all of the doors upstairs. And the way you can get paint off of this metal stuff is you put it in a slow cooker with water and dish soap, and you just let it soak. And then the paint just peels right off. And then I have to polish it, of course, with some beeswax polish, and then it'll keep it nice and metal. But I'm looking forward to warmer weather so that I can go outside and actually try and strip this door and see how much of a pain in the ass it is.
What else?
So recently, everyone knows that these Facebook quizzes keep going around. They're all from BuzzFeed. But recently, I've really gotten into taking these stupid quizzes that they have, like, what's your Patronus? And what Star Wars character are you? And things like that. And I don't post them on Facebook. I just take them and then I'm like, that's interesting. But I ran across this one quiz. And I actually haven't seen it. I've only seen it on Facebook once. It was posted by a coworker of mine from when I worked in higher ed. And he had posted, like, what disciple are you? So I was like, this will be interesting. So I took this quiz. And I get done, and who do I get? Judas Iscariot. And if you don't know who Judas Iscariot is, very briefly, Judas Iscariot is the disciple. He's known to be like Jesus' favorite disciple, but also the disciple who betrayed him to the authorities in the Garden of Gethsemane. So, and then, the stories kind of go a little wonky after that about what happened to Judas, but all in all, most people think that he committed suicide. I didn't know how I felt about that. And then I told this to a group of our friends that meet on Fridays, some women that, just get together, and I feel very comfortable with them. So I told them this, and they were like, Judas? Really? It's like, yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, it was weird. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I didn't even know that Judas would be an option because, that's such a taboo thing to be known as Judas Iscariot. But I personally have a soft spot for Judas, and I don't believe all the hype about him, and I don't believe necessarily his given storyline. Lindsay got Doubting Thomas, which is like so perfect. And Doubting Thomas was the one, that was a disciple, and then, Jesus died, supposedly he rose in body, and then he came back to
see the disciples.
To see the disciples, and Thomas was the one who doubted that it was Jesus, and then Jesus had to show him his wounds. And so I think that's exactly Lindsay.
I don't know. Do you want this online?
I care. That's what the quiz said.
It's
the
true.
Quiz is right. The quiz is always right. It also said I was Chewbacca.
Oh, did you do the Firefly quiz?
Yeah, remember I got Book.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm Judas and Book. put that together. And my Patronus is an otter.
Let's see. I got Doubting Thomas, and I got Zoe. And I didn't do a Patronus thing because she never told me to do that one. I do not take... I take these quizzes when Marissa's like, hey, do this. We're sure you've taken some of these quizzes. Let us know some of the ones that you've gotten.
Yeah, your favorite quizzes.
Or some of the favorite quizzes, and maybe we'll take them.
Yeah, and tell you what we get.
Yeah.
I've taken other ones, I just don't remember them. They don't stick with me.
Like Judas?
Like Judas does.
Anyway, hope you're having a good week, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace out.